Hello and welcome back, everybody out there in D&D land. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. If it is Valentine's Day, if you have a significant other, I hope that you are thoroughly enjoying it with them. If you don't, candy goes on sale tomorrow. Remember that. Before we jump into the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you do like this content. If you're interested in joining any of our games, we do have multiple open slots available. Please reach out to me and let me know. We'd be more than happy to get you set up inside of any of our games. We are a pay-to-play community, though, so just keep that in mind. And without further ado, where last we left off, the Plank King, Hendrix, and their respective remaining crew had just arrived back onto Hendrix's vessel. To their surprise, finding you, and to Kuma's keen eye, learning quite a few interesting aspects about these individuals. So, the rules have been told to you very clearly. Do not speak unless spoken to. He gestures first at you, Silrin. Step forward, please. And he stomps his axe directly in front of him. You approach all the way up to him?
Yeah, no, Soen complies. He's like he's being fully compliant.
He looks at you. What are you known as on the seas?
Is he pointing?
Well, he's speaking directly at you.
Can I insight to see if he's just testing me to make sure I'm following his rules, or is he going to...
Okay.
Sorry,
he's not a dickhead about this. When he's talking to you, he's talking to you, and that is your cue to speak. It's not Simon Says. It's speak when spoken to.
Okay, thank you. A follow-up question then. So what I'm known on the seas...
What do you go by?
Is he basically asking my name, or like my title is like Silrin of the...
If you have a title on the seas that you are known by, sure, but your name.
Yeah, I would assume that if you're at seas and you're part of the Vesser tribe, you always add that, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm known as Silrin of the Vesra.
His expression hardens as he looks at you. That's very interesting. I thought the Vesra weren't supposed to send anyone else out here. Why were you sent?
I wasn't sent by the Vesra. My business is to assist the captain. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to say this as Silrin. My business is to assist that one, and he points to Dorzen.
He looks you up and down, and then his eyes go to your weapon. May I see that?
Okay, that one I'm definitely insight checking.
Go for it.
Oh, hey.
He seems to think it looks cool, and he's curious about it because he's never seen something like it before.
Yeah, Silrin's not... Silrin, like, he's showing clear reluctance, but he's gonna comply. So...
Right. You feel that magnetic grip that you had the first time you touched it, whereas everybody else kind of couldn't. He has when he grips it. He gestures the handle of his axe. Can you prop this up for a moment?
Yeah, he'll prop it up.
He stands up on the railing and just swings it side to side, balancing the quarterstaff. It spins incredibly quickly, and all of you hear almost what sounds like a whip snapping from his spin of this quarterstaff. And it does bend and bow. Oh. Rune, is this better than my weapon? She looks at it. Yes. Wonderful. Hands it back to you. By the way, as you were holding onto that axe, you were two-handed holding it up.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
aware.
heavy.
Yeah. I'm fully aware.
He hands you back your staff. Thank you for the trust. And then takes his axe and just leans it against his shoulder. He looks over at you, Willie. You approach.
Yeah, I guess I'll walk a step forward.
And as Willie's stepping forward, Sylvan will step back to join everyone else again.
What's up?
Not much. What is up with you?
Not much. Checking my mail, actually. Do I have anything for a planking?
Roll an investigation.
Woo. It's just a mess. 24.
Okay, you do have something for the planking from 120 or 115 years ago.
Here you go. Your mail's been delivered. You're welcome.
And what are you known for on the seas? He takes the letter from your hand and hands it back to Rune.
Scrying on ships.
Your
Like
name, please.
Willie. That's what I'm known for, though.
Sorry, I should be more specific. Known as.
Oh. Okay, I'm Willie.
He looks you up and down and sees nothing of note, so.
This is Lyram. That howling thing in the distance is Rocky.
You brought the Vrock here? Is it your pet?
No, we're just friends.
You're a weird one. You may go back.
Okay.
He looks at you, Kuma, and in perfect beast speech, please approach me.
I'll approach.
What are you known as on the seas?
They call me Kuma.
Thank you. And he looks at your weapon and kind of like, doesn't care that much. You may go back.
Okay. Back.
You have a cool weapon, but it's not as cool as the staff, of course.
My cool weapon is my shield.
Yeah. Now he looks over at you, Jimmy. You, please approach.
Hi.
What are you known as on the seas?
My name is Jimmy Tiltover.
Tiltova. Strong name. Good heritage.
Thank you.
May I see? He points at Ouch attached to your back.
Well, Ouch is still activated from when we came, so Ouch just crawls over and along my arm.
He holds his hand out.
Sure. Don't touch anything, Ouch. Just go.
Rune, take a look at this thing. She just smiles. It's almost kind of cute. In a creepy way. Thank you. Hands it back to you. You may go back.
Steps back.
Looks over at you, Mary, and it takes him a second or two to, like, he glances through the crowd and then settles on you again. Like, he missed you the first time. Please approach.
Right.
What are you known as on the seas?
I'm not really known on the seas.
Then do you have a name you would like to go by?
You can call me Amaryllis.
Amaryllis. He looks you over and kind of smirks. You're a sneaky one, aren't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course not. He looks back at Rune, and Rune looks at you and then looks back at him. They seem to almost have like a mental connection of communication. You're careful. Very careful.
Someone has to be, you know?
Of course. Can't blame someone for watching their own backs.
Exactly. Especially when it's such a nice back.
If you say so. You may return.
You.
And Mary, with your passive, he pointedly looks away so he doesn't look at your backside as you're walking away.
I'm just going, placing myself behind some group. I think my disguise self spell is probably about to, dissipate anyway.
Fair enough.
Yeah, less than an hour or so.
He looks over at you, Dorzen. Please approach.
And approaches.
He looks you dead in your eyes. You are incredibly angry. Please tell me, what are you known as on the seas?
As I'm saying this, I'm shooting an eye over to Hendrix to see his reaction.
Okay.
My name is Dorzen, and I am known as the Cavalry.
He is a daft liar! He swings his axe in a quick moment on top of Hendrix's foot and completely severs it.
Oh, shit. Wait, you mean like he severs it off, or he just severs it like down the middle?
He cuts through the toe line on the foot. I said you speak when spoken to, did I not? Right now, Hendrix is just muffling screams as he's being propped up by his personal mage. I apologize. Continue. You also notice that the top section of the deck has about a 2.5 foot long gap in it.
I'm confused what he means by continue.
Oh, if you had anything else to say, you were interrupted.
Oh, okay. Originally of the Wandering Sigil.
He looks over at Rune. You don't have anything magically protecting your mind, correct?
I have the Ring of Mind Shielding, unfortunately, to keep the thing from keeping my brain safe.
Yup.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
In this situation, it's an unfortunately.
Well, yeah,
You do
sure.
not... You're hiding your mind from us. Carefulness is a good feature to have. I can't lie. But the cavalry looked a little different when I heard about them.
If I may, and I gesture to my ring, I am currently possessed, I believe is the phrase.
Oh.
And this is protecting me from possession over my mind.
He's going to roll an insight on you. Roll a persuasion, please.
Oh, I have plus to that.
7.
What was your captain's name again, please?
Wolfgang.
What? Wolfgang what?
Oh shit! I don't think I wrote that down. I never gave him a name. Damn it!
You never gave him a
now's
cool
your
title.
chance. Now's your chance.
I gave him
Make it up, make it up.
Captain. Fuck. Wait, you mean title or first name?
Is he known as on the seas?
Fuck. Damn it. Why did I not think of this?
Gang the stiff.
Okay.
Random name generator, go.
While you're thinking, he'll look at everybody else on the ship. I'm sorry, I didn't bring someone capable of handling little bitches. Can any of you stop the bleeding? And he gestures over at Hendrix.
I can.
Please. He gestures.
Healing light.
And like Hendrix like backs up a little bit, and his toes are no longer profusely bleeding all over the deck. Thank you.
Oh wow, that was a good one.
All right, I think I got a name that'll work.
Okay.
Captain Wolfgang, the guardian of Root Garden Marsh.
What was the name of your ship?
The Wandering Sigil.
And how long ago did it fall?
Jeez.
7 years.
7 years.
You were
Sorry,
captured for
I
5,
have-
and this has been 2 years in game.
Right, I can't do that math for some reason. It's been 7 years.
And who are the remaining living individuals from that time?
The first mate, Glade the Beheader, Hendrix, and myself.
He's going to look you over much more closely. Well, do you have any proof?
Double checking my inventory, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was tempted to be like, look through that inventory, look through that level of what, 4 or 5, like stuff.
Scroll all the way to the top. It would be up there.
The only shit I have from that time that wasn't stolen was a belaying pin in my explorer's pack.
So your belaying pin.
That was carved with the captain's initials. I don't know.
Well, it is a very important belaying pin for a reason. That's why you're given that in your background kit.
Okay. I bring out my my belaying pin.
Yep.
It's a thing in the background.
He'll
Give
take it,
description.
and it does have the Wandering Sigil's flag inscribed onto it. He hands you back your pin.
I was going this entire time thinking I had nothing.
May I? He gestures towards Pyre Mall.
We'll warn you, he is very picky.
And he'll lean his weapon forward and hold his hand out. What's your strength score, Dorzen?
My strength score is a 18.
Okay, you can hold this thing up with one hand, but it is heavier than you would be comfortable wielding. He takes Pyre Mall, and immediately there's a moment of it heating up in his grip. Ah. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a collector, and this is... He spins it, and it like almost embers off in a circle as he does. As you were. Hands it back to you.
Hands him back his big flippin' axe.
Thank you. That is... Well, first, let me say that, you all are exceptional. And if you want a job working for me, I'm sure I could find something for you all to do. But, thank you, Rune. She nods. Let's focus on the matter at hand. You all are accusing Hendrix, a valuable captain of the seas, wondrously profitable pirate, to Darktoe itself, of being a slaver. Am I missing anything? He gestures to all of you.
I raise my hand.
Yes.
Well, also of betraying Dorsen's crew and, well, his own crew.
Oh. That part was not mentioned to me before. And he looks over at Hendrix, who's like, his eyes are darting like, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? Like, he's looking rough. You three hiding in the back. You, Furbolg. Yes, please approach. You're clearly not one of us. I'm not going to rip off your toes for a little slip up. Hi there. Hi there. So, would you like to tell me what you are doing on this vessel? Well, the person who captured me ain't on the ship right now, but I was heading out towards Tal'Dorei to talk to someone in Western, and they captured us when they ambushed us. The person acted like they were pregnant, and we were like, "Oh no, you're being chased by someone. We need to help you." And then the person, surprised us from behind a tree, knocked out but killed the people escorting me, and took me captive. Really? You! Gestures to the Genasi. Is your story similar to this one? Nearly identical, just not heading to the same place. I was at home. And you? Looks at the tiefling. Yes. He stands up and kicks the head of the axe and swings it to sit on his shoulder as he walks over towards Hendrix and squats down to where he's at. He's straddling that big gash that's in the ship that he ripped through, and just like leans into him. And aside from Jimmy, you all hear, "This doesn't look very good on you, you know. I assure you, King, none of this is accurate. They are all working together for this ploy to trick you and me." Yeah. Don't worry, Hendrix. We'll take care of you. Pats him on the foot. So, as your crew, he gestures at you, Dorsen, with his axe, was betrayed by this individual, as you are claiming. I have no reason to believe that someone who holds one of the pins of that ship would be lying. And seeing as there are 3 witnesses claiming this man to be a slaver, I mean, in all honesty, some of you might be lying to me. It's always good to be careful. He swings the axe back and rests on his other shoulder this time. But on the other hand, he spins towards you, Sylvan. It would look mighty bad on me if I didn't handle someone who did something so gruesome. Correct?
Correct.
Very well. He spins the axe around twice and throws it 20 feet as it sinks into Hendrix's neck.
Oh.
Well. Sorry. I think I let my anger get the best of me there. I do not like liars.
Sylvan kind of raises his hand to kind of, speak, because, still the rules are applying.
Rune will gesture at you. You may speak.
It happens to the best of us, and I don't like liars either.
Good. He goes over to the railing where the axe is stuck and rips it out. Well, his head will be on display in Darktow. We'll make sure we preserve it so people are aware what happens, so these type of activities do not happen again. I assure you, he looks at you, Sylvan, that this is not something Darktow will ever tolerate. Not while I am the Blank King. I hope you can report that back to your leader.
Sylvan nods. Quick question, Jero, too. When Sylvan was going through the ledger or diary, I should say, it didn't mention anything about, specifically the pickups, but did it mention any, names or allies or ship names about, who maybe assisted with these pickups, or...
There's a handful of ship names that came across, and the estimated location of where they would be, but that was more of an interception. Like, hey, they'll be on this ship, you might want to be there, type of thing. Yeah, there's nothing like that. You see the other two crewmen of his ship are kind of freaking out right now. Well, Dorzen, as you claim yourself to be, it is your call what we do with them now. What happens of this ship? What happens of the remainder of the crew?
I'm gonna raise my hand again.
To look at you, Dorzen. Does she have permission to speak?
Permission, but not authority to decide.
Looks at you. Please.
Well, I was just going to make a suggestion that I think would be fitting that Dorzen be made captain of this ship since, Hendrix sort of robbed him of his place back in the past.
Looks at you, Dorzen. And what are your thoughts?
The crew will be punished for their involvement. Then let free to join others. The ship will be stripped of anything valuable and then set on the sea to burn.
So you grant them freedom after punishment.
Correct.
Well, fine. He looks at the two, and then looks over at the other two, one who's still unconscious.
That guy got out of this pretty good.
Yeah. So, all of you are going to be rightfully punished based on what you have committed. Your left eye is forfeited to me for viewing people as objects for sale. That greed is a little too strong, even for us. Your right hand will also be taken. The theft of something more valuable than gold is not something you are allowed to take. And your tongues will be split for lying and deceiving me. At which point, we will relinquish you on a raft with nothing but the clothes on your back. Survival is up to you. He looks at his crew. All of you, capture them. Bring them back to my quarters. And about 10 of the crew immediately go and take the four individuals. The two of them are fighting back hard, the first mate and the big chubby guy. However, none of them are getting much leniency when it comes to their treatment. And he will look back. Rune, I think I'm perfectly safe here. Can you make sure none of them do anything stupid? Of course. Thank you, dear. He still has 10 of his crew on this ship. And himself. Well. Why don't you show me where they were keeping them hauled up? All of you stay up here. And he was gesturing specifically at Dorzen to walk with him.
Dorzen will leads him down to the deck with the cages.
Once you get down here, he is going to turn to you. I apologize. In all sincerity, I am sorry that this happened during my rule. It is not my goal, and it is a shame that I will wear. Can you forgive me?
Can I insight the sincerity in this? Because this is taking me aback.
Sure. As far as you can tell, he didn't want to say this in front of everybody else because it doesn't mean anything in front of them. It means something from you. He seems like an incredibly honorable individual, despite his ruthlessness.
As long as you make sure it never happens again. And the ones responsible are punished.
It will be done. Tell me, have you spoken with her? He looks at your earring.
My earring doesn't exist anymore. I got a necklace.
Oh, your necklace. Sarah, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that.
I have on occasion.
It's been a long time since I've heard anything from her.
What the fuck? Are you?
No one needs to know. I am here to make sure this place is ran honorably. No longer associated with her particular branch. But as someone born in the Fell, I do take a responsibility for any sullying of life that happens. Next time you speak to her, can you ask her to reach out to Sylvanas?
Can you spell that, please?
Sure.
Takes his axe and he spells it into the side of the ship.
Oh, spells into the side of your torso.
You will never forget. Thank you for the raid, everybody. Appreciate you.
If I have the opportunity, I will ask.
Thank you. Now, I'm sure they have gunpowder somewhere here. Let's start messing it up a little.
Alright.
And he grabs one of the cages. In fact, now that he's no longer in proximity of Rune, you see the back of his neck up to his head, all across his shoulders and arms and back, is a massive tattoo of a raven, arms spread wide. And as he grips the top of one of the cages, you see his arm almost grows as he rips it and throws it across the room. All of you from up top, you hear a very loud
Well, sounds like they're having fun.
I think he challenged him to an arm wrestle.
I'm not that mean to Dorson.
I have a feeling if that were to happen, Dorson would have gone through the bottom of the ship.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did the tiefling grab the chest when he came upstairs?
Yes. But
Okay.
they've been like hiding it off in the corner.
Alright, that's fine.
The tiefling does like eventually walk over to you, Dorson, and the Plank King like lifts up his axe, almost like, is something going on? And the tiefling backs up. My request, please.
Right.
The
Just
tongue.
explain to Willie exactly where you need to go, and he'll be able to.
The tongue.
Right. I turn to the Plank King. I promised him the tongue of Hendrix for proving for his assistance in the trial.
He looks over at him. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Awkwardly goes upstairs. Willie, you see the tiefling walk up with this large box that has, you read every language in the world.
He speaks Abyssal.
Yes. But you read everything. You took that invocation, right? You read all written languages?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, you look at it, and aside from the thieves' cant, because technically that's a secret language, you can understand everything.
And Druidic.
Yes. Well, Druidic is also not a language that is written.
That's fair.
It is symbolized.
Like hieroglyphics.
Almost. Sometimes it could be subtle markings, like the scratchings on a tree trunk 3 is, follow this track, stay in the middle, stuff
But
like
any-
that.
Would I know about that, seeing as I have proficiency in religion?
Roll a religion check.
Already knew how to speak Abyssal before being a warlock.
Yeah, roll an abyssal check.
While Lily's rolling that, as the tiefling goes up to there and stuff, before he cuts out the tongue and stuff, someone's like, "Wait a moment, have you done this before?"
Yes.
Well, if you need help, someone gestures at Akuma. He's got some experience.
Willie, I'll tell you my version of Baphomet so that you don't mistake it with what
Oh.
you know as a person. However, yeah, he looks at you, Kuma, and just, this is a bit cathartic, and shoves his head underneath the neck to start rummaging around.
Hmm.
That's one way of doing it when the head's already severed. I mean, grab it from the
Yeah.
back and rip it down, right?
Yeah, the
rip and tear.
Sicilian
Aldro.
necktie.
Did you just say a Sicilian necktie?
I think that's what it is. It's they slit your
Yeah.
throat and then they pull your tongue through it.
Yeah. Really dark things. D&D.
Yeah.
But anyways, Willie, that is a chest that is meant to house something powerful and keep it non-discernible to anybody from long distances. It is written about Baphomet, sorry, I keep saying it differently, who, yet again, the Prince of Beasts, the Horned King. However, the Prince of Beasts was his original title. It wasn't until he raised his ranks within the Abyss that he actually became the Horned King. And this individual has one of the most gruesome association of cultists out of all evil entities. He believes that civilization in and of itself is a blight and should suffer the largest destruction of any asset or aspect of being. Civilization is something that is disgusting. Anybody who wears clothes that have been developed by other individuals, anybody who masks around or hides inside of buildings, they're too weak. They should be destroyed. They should be subverted. And anybody who can forsake all of those things, he is more than willing to give his blessings to. Now, though he is a natural-born entity of the Abyss, which is an incredibly rare thing. Most things from the Abyss were not born there. He also has had a tremendous amount of lore associated with him, particularly when you were a young child. So, when you were a child, you heard of a magic ring that was stolen from a vault up in the north. It was protected, it was sealed inside of a monastery, a beautiful temple called the Shinlei Temple. Need me to spell that?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. This ring spoke out to an individual who was there, a trainee, and when they got to it, their mind was overtaken by this Prince of Beasts who was entrapped inside of it. Then, that Prince of Beast forced him to murder everybody in the monastery. All of his teachers, all of his friends, all of the other monks. Every single one. And at the end of all of this, the beast left his mind entering into the corpse of a fox that he forced him to eat the fur off of. Just the fur. And wandered away. But again, this is a story from your home, far away from here. It wasn't until years later that people started giving rumors that this prince of beasts was captured inside of the mind of a tiefling. And that tiefling found a way to send it back to the abyss, where thanks to its knowledge of the material world where you come from, it learned how to become more powerful in the abyss. And that is when it ascended into the Horned King. That's everything you know about it.
Oh wow, I know exactly what that is. What are you doing with that? Why are you ripping out someone's tongue? This is disgusting. Why is this here?
I've already talked to your friends.
Yeah. Willie, stop looking at that. Look at me.
Yeah.
We promised the tongue. We also promised him a way home, because that's getting.
Where's home?
We'll explain that later, but that's getting put somewhere where it won't do any harm.
I know somewhere where it won't do any harm.
Well, I'd rather it go somewhere else where you don't think it'll do any harm.
Where are you sending it?
That's for later.
What? This is literally the most dangerous thing we've encountered, and we just encountered the king of pirates.
He walks over to you, Willie. I'm giving it over to be stored away in a vault in hell.
That's not a good place to send that. Actually, would Willie know anything about the hells?
You would know what I outlined to Silverin earlier, the association between them. Technically, the one place that the Abyss has never been able to influence, well, as far as you know, is hell. It sometimes finds ways into the material realm. It sometimes finds ways into other material realms. It never gains access to hell because there is an active war between them.
They just kill him on sight, but I don't know if Willie, I don't know. I don't know how he'd react, to be honest, just because, it's also something that's trapped, and he really does not like having things trapped. Okay, whatever. He's just gonna stare.
Can you send me back?
I mean,
banish me, shift me, anything.
yes. Here,
Please.
come with me. Actually, I can't do it right now. I used plane shift today.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna have to do it tomorrow, unfortunately.
Do a short rest, could you?
It won't bring back a...
I know. I think that's part of his magical secrets thing from Warlock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's his once a day
Okay.
spell,
Yeah.
not a spell
Right.
slot. However, he did say banishment. Hint, hint. Someone else in the party. Hint, hint.
I mean, here's the thing about that with me is you state specifically when I do it, I'm also going along.
You can choose to. It's not that you always do. You can choose to.
Okay. You heavily implied when I guess when we first did this that I always go with it.
When everybody spoke originally, I implied that. When we spoke privately after you spent that time attuning to it, I told you you can choose to go with it where you were banishing it away, or you can stay where you are at. Under the previous situation, you wanted to go with it because that's where the fight was.
Yeah, okay. I think that's where the confusion was.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, a moment. And Soren will... What was the name?
Vilgathos.
After hearing that said he'll think of it mentally and banish this tiefling with the box to that place.
Vilgathos.
Vilgathos.
Sending him there, Sylvan, was a bad idea.
Just kind of like a bop on the head with the staff.
Oh, you have to hit him.
Shit.
Crack! You all watch as he is willing. He goes, oh no, crack across his head, and his body flies and disappears within 5 feet.
I imagine anyone else witnessing it just thinks I just bopped a guy into oblivion.
So what you're telling me is Stolen can send people to horny jail.
Yes, that is
Home
exactly
run.
correct.
Wait, where is horny jail?
Where Willie comes from.
I really think him there, Silverin, was a good idea, but you think it's better.
I don't have a better alternative, Willie.
We can't deal with everything. I mean, I don't want to deal with every single problem this world can potentially have.
If we waited a day, I would have just sent it back to where I was trapped.
Well, it's a good thing that I took care of it then.
Right. Anyway, I turn to Dorsen and so what next, Captain?
We'll say at this time you had 10 minutes of wrecking the bottom of the ship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're down there.
Well, if you want to take any of that expensive crap he built his cabin out of, get it now, because it's going up in fire in about a couple
Whew. I run off.
That's a lot of pillows, outfits, sheets.
Jimmy, I need your bag of holding. Come here.
Mary, you Amaryllis, you forget his bag's always full. Here, take mine.
All right.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Just remember, there is jerky in there.
All right.
So, you loot pretty much everything, I assume, Mary. I mean, the bed set alone is probably worth like 15, 20 gold. It's pretty nice. Yeah, the pillows are about 5 gold a piece. Very nice. Made of what is it? Griffin feathers.
Oh my
stuff.
god, this audacious fuck.
Yeah. But hey, now it's yours. But yes, after you all loot, the Plank King is just sitting back up on the banister, waiting, spinning his axe around. He has the handle down at the bottom, is spinning the head and just like maintaining it in his hand as he does so. Are all of you satisfied now?
Just and that one. Okay. Done.
Nothing else you all want to take here?
Oh, Mary, the sail.
What?
The sail.
Oh yeah, Jimmy, did you find out what was with the sale?
Oh shit, my bad. That was a while ago. This is a quicken wind sail. It can be put onto any ship the size of a galleon. And for 10 minutes a day, you can double the speed of the vessel.
Oh, that's really
activating
useful here.
That'd make actually a good gift for the captain guy, Captain Cletus, that brought us here.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to go cut it down.
I'm supposed to cut it. He'll
Thorson will undo the ropes that a normal person.
guys, we have 10 fucking pirates here. Do it. Jesus, you guys think of the most complicated way to do shit.
We don't
Always.
actually have this vast amount of people.
Like, remember that one time we had to kill a giant sea creature?
Jesus. But anyways, you collect the sail, you all abandon the ship, and the Plank King will hand you a bow and arrow, Dorsen. You cover the entire bottom of the ship in gunpowder.
Yep.
Sylvan will produce flame, so he has a flame in his hand to light the arrow on fire if he needs to.
All right.
It was a bit of a waste.
I'm gonna use my session inspiration on this shit because I'm not
Sure.
good with bows.
Yeah, you are. You're proficient in them. They're just decks.
Yeah, I have a 1.
He'll be fine.
A 1 plus 4.
You have proficiency.
Plus 5, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
plus 5. Yeah, I forgot 16.
So I'm just gonna roll a normal d20 because I'm not gonna drag a bow that I don't
Go
have.
for it.
Oh my! Thank
Inspiration
God!
session, inspiration.
All you have to do is hit the ship.
I know, but I'm pretty sure 2 wouldn't have hit.
You watch as it soars out and lands somewhere on the ship, and immediately embers begin to glow upwards as different bits of tapestries and different aspects of this vessel are now ignited. Plank King sits there on the side of his ship, or on the side of the rowboat that all of you are on right now, and is currently just watching the flames. Well, all of you, Willie, Kuma, Sylvan, Jimmy, Dorzin, Amaryllis. As nice as it was to have this moment, understand that you hunted down this vessel without my permission. And as punishment, you all are banished from Docto. Let's say 3 months.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Does that start today or tomorrow? So we
Today.
can, you know.
Damn.
Alright. Well, I'll go get the that one ship we had, and Soren hops out of the rowboat, and he still has water walking on, I think.
It's about a 3-mile walk to shore, sir.
No,
It's
because
a
we
good
left,
little
we,
walk.
Well, no, but remember when we came in with those 2 random guys?
Oh
that I
yeah,
can't
that's
remember
less
the
than a
names of?
mile away. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He's
not
heading
that
to
far.
those guys.
And you're
he's
just
gonna, you
walking
know-
on the water.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I can't do that without stopping.
What time of day is it now?
At this point, it's the sun is falling over the horizon. What were you saying, Willie?
Want to see something cooler?
He'll look over at you. Why
Oh.
not?
Jump in the water and go full dolphin boy. Move at normal speed and breathe in water.
Oh, that's really cool. Are you part Triton? We have a few of them back in Docto.
I don't know what that is.
It's a person who can swim and breathe underwater.
Weird.
I think you're just saying that as you're coming in and out of the water.
Jared, this is a little bit of a meta question, but you're not planning on like killing us with like a dragon turtle or anything anytime soon, right? Or anything,
Who knows?
You know? Oh, okay.
Well, hopefully Glade's ship has shown up and we can hitch a ride back with him.
If
Well,
not, you also
'cause-
have the other cap.
Well, that,
I feel bad for Glade. He just missed the whole thing.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
I'll get to see his severed head.
What were you saying, Sylvan?
yeah, I'm just gonna say fuck it. And Soren, while he's walking and seeing Willie do Dolphin Boy, he's going to conjure animals, a bunch of dolphins that are going to start chasing Willie around.
Oh, I thought you were going to stand on the back of 2 of them as they pry that.
No. They're going to chase Willie around, and
You get it back over to the ship where 1 and 2 are currently watching the skies and whittling. Oh, hey, you're back. Did everyone else die? We still get paid if they die.
no, of everything settled. The slaver is dead. We're
Nice.
heading back to get a ride out of Darktoe.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So I guess we need to turn around and go, right?
Well, turn the boat around. I don't know when the others are gonna catch up.
What was that other ship that went in there? I didn't recognize it.
Really, that was the Plank King ship.
We're not going near that.
No, of course we're not.
Yeah, good. Tell everyone else to meet us here.
Soren
those
tells.
poor-
Silver
Someone
tells
tell-
Willie dolphins.
No, I was gonna say someone tells one of the dolphins that didn't chase Willie to go tell the group and stuff, and one of them just pops up and is
Kuma
Oh, dinner.
understands.
so is the planking, I assume. So
Yeah. Ah, your name's Lassie. Wonderful. Where are they at? Wonderful. Oh, looks like all of you need to go back out there. Apparently somebody doesn't want to be associated with you in my sight. Anyways, it was a pleasure meeting you all. And after 3 months, hey, if you're available, come by. I can find some work for you.
We'll see.
Sounds good.
All right, take care. And
You too.
he goes to the side of his ship. While his crew is climbing the ladder, he climbs the side of the ship all the way to the top. And then it takes off. You guys do have the 2 rowboats, just to clarify.
We should probably get over to Cletus's ship.
Oh, you're sending the Quasit over there? Invisibly?
That's what he was doing the whole time.
Oh, roll its stealth check.
It's invisible, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, not advantage in this instance.
Oh, you've got an archmage.
See if it finds it. Stealth. I think it has like stealth +5, yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
15. You're gonna have to resummon him.
Yikes.
Before he dies, however, you get a communication telepathically from him. Dude, you're such a dick. Stop sending me to.
I imagine too, like one of the crew's like, "Oh hey Rune, what'd you just do there?"
Nothing. But anyways,
Right.
the
I'm gonna do control water on one of the rowboats then, and just motorboat our way back.
all right, you motorboat your way back over towards the what do you call it? The
It was
keel
a
boat.
Keel boat.
Yeah.
Keel boat.
Keel
Yeah,
boat.
yeah. I'm not a boat person. I really don't like boats. Well, not that I don't care. So you get over onto the keel boat where 1 and 2 help all of you on and accept the other 2 people that you're bringing with you. The 2 that were, slave driven. Goes, hey, you guys survived. High five. And the Genasi high fives them, and the Furbolg grasps over their hand. And let's go.
There.
So, where are we taking you back? Darto? Let's go.
No, we gotta go out to the ship that's moored just outside Darktor.
Did you guys get banned?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Just
Oh.
a little
For
bit.
now.
Damn,
For a
you must have
while,
really
but-
pissed them off.
You could say
Wow.
that, but only for a couple months. That being said, if you're still looking for work, there's a captain the captain we're going to is looking for some new crew.
Why? They have a crew.
Oh no, a lot of them died, remember? You named 6 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Silren's talking to 2. and not
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
No, but remember 1 and 2 got basically abandoned by the captain guy because you paid for the ship.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot he left them for dead.
Well, I mean, expendable. It's more like it.
Along with the ship.
Welcome to Pirates. But anyways, I mean, are they paying good?
They're paying.
Shit, yeah, let's go. They start sailing out over there, and you all make it back over to the other ship. It just takes you roughly about 4 hours. And at this point, the stars are gleaming brightly in the sky. The 2 moons are out right now. Beautiful, beautiful.
She said it was
experience.
morning.
What? Yeah, it's
No.
morning, like 1 a.m.
Yeah, that is
The
technically
sun,
morning.
you said the sun was
I
coming.
meant moon. I meant going down. It's 1 a.m. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Sun went
Jesus.
down and the moon came up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because it might be a flat Earth. Might be.
Probably no.
like
though.
Zodiac.
Zodiac is flat.
Mary.
So you think?
Do you still have sending for today?
Yes, I do.
Can you please contact Glade and explain that we got caught by the Plank King and Hendrix is now dead?
Sure.
Although,
I mean,
when he,
Hmm?
sorry, I was gonna add, and if he arrives in port, he can see his head.
Yeah. We
And
could also.
I banished for 3 months.
All right, but they haven't arrived yet, so we could probably
Correct.
sail up to them from the way they're coming. I mean, it might be.
Well,
difficult to...
We should give him a heads up at the very least.
Well, I figured maybe you'd want to actually meet him in person since it's been.
I
like,
do.
several
That's
years,
why I want to
but-
talk to him to let him know.
So we could like meet up with them and just have a chat and be on our way. All right, I'll send a message.
All right.
Hey Glade. Hendrix is taken care of. I have no idea how many words I've used.
25.
Yeah, but how many I've used?
I have 4.
Hey, Glade,
Hendrix is taken care of.
Mhm.
taken care of.
And no, not and.
Or not, which one?
His head is on display in Darktoe. We'll meet you on the way there.
On the. Okay.
I'll send another way there. No. Yeah. We'll meet you then. That's it.
All right. I will let you know you have like 22 words left if you're sending it again, where you can
No,
tell
I'm
him
waiting.
where there is.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the reply before I
Okay.
cast another.
But one thing before you get a reply too is after you send that message, Mary, if you could send a message to Superfang that to get with Captain Cletus to meet us on the Clementine.
Yes. Mary's telecommunication services are still open.
I mean, it's
You got a lot of fancy outfits out of this for free.
I know.
And pillows.
I know.
And a bed.
And pirate clothing, although they seem to need to be washed.
And potentially whatever you ever stole. Potentially you might have swiped something when we weren't looking. I don't know.
I don't know.
I would probably double of whatever coin we found.
Anyway,
I will say I've never stolen anything from any of you guys.
Right.
That is factually correct.
It's not stealing if you find it first and don't tell us.
Yeah, that's also
Mary doesn't steal things.
No,
We all
that's-
laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, Soren's laughing.
Still looking at the scrying kid at the Lonely Pirate.
There are some things I don't steal.
Like underwear.
All right. Well,
So-
can we just yeah?
You get a reply, everybody. There we go. Hey, let's look at that. We got a reply. Yeah, tell me where you guys are. We'll deviate over there. I want to see the little kid before we actually run out. And no, I mean, God, that must have been really.
Well, they were coming in from the northwest, right? So, is there an island or something on the way that we?
You
can
could
meet
give
up at?
them the exact nautical location, thanks to 1 and 2.
All right, we'll do that. We don't have to roleplay in
There you
detail
go.
the whole thing. So yeah.
Thank you. And there you go. He will tell you it'll take him roughly about 4 hours to get there. And it'll take you all about 2 hours to get there.
Oh, he was that close?
Yeah. It's almost early morning when he said he'd get here.
Does Willie recognize where this pirate might be? The one with the hook?
It looks like a bar.
A bar. Has he been to this bar?
Roll me a perception check.
Swear to God, if he's got one leg on a keg.
Captain Morgan.
No, he looked for Captain Hook, not Captain Morgan. Different captains.
A 9.
9. Maybe.
Hey, I will find you, lonely.
Oh God.
Anyways, you get back over to the vessel, the one that you chartered to bring you in here, and the crew brings you all, N1 and 2, and the 2 captured individuals onto their deck. And they all look around and goes, where's Captain and Useful?
I believe they're still at ports.
Oh. And why
Last
are
we
you
saw-
here?
Because we're banned from Darktoe. So you need to go get them before we... But it-
Only for 3 months.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Not you, just us.
yeah.
Thank you for clarifying. And he goes down onto the rowboat and starts rowing.
Did we see like the abject look of fear in his eyes when he said that?
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck, we're banned." Like, oh,
Hey,
that would-
make sure that they don't you dare come back here without Super Fang.
Yeah, of course. It's an adorable dog.
Good.
We value that more than you.
That's fair.
Just that shit-eating grin.
Hey, my NPCs aren't gonna lie about it. They care more about your dog than you.
I mean, to be fair, I think at this point I care more about my dog than my character.
That's fair. So, anyways, after about an hour and a half, Useful and the captain come back with Sir Superfang.
Yay.
Sir Superfang actually looks a little chubby right now.
Oh god.
They had so much steak.
Didn't know you can gain weight that easily in like a matter of hours.
I think it's meant for comical purposes.
Yeah, I think it's coming out of your ears. Oh my god.
How much steak could possibly? I can't remember the exact amount of gold, but it was a
About
lot.
2 cows worth.
Could that amount of gold gotten you?
Oh, I don't know how much gold I had at the end of it, but they eventually cut me from the tables. They said I was too lucky and they couldn't read my eyes. I was always excited.
Does she just
Wait,
have, like,
how
a
much
couch-
money did Superfang win?
You guys don't know, and she doesn't understand the concept of money, so she don't know.
Can I count it for her?
Oh, she doesn't have any more. She bought steak.
Oh,
Oh, she sold all her shillings for food.
Yeah, she literally she won a certain amount from Sylvan and stuff at the gambling place. Sylvan gave her that. Well, she wouldn't give the money, but Sylvan said she can use that money to buy food, and apparently she kept winning and buying food.
All right. Well, what are we doing next, guys? I mean, after meeting up with Glade and all that.
well, I think we're heading to Tal'Dorei next, aren't we?
Oh, that'd be mighty fine, yeah.
Sure.
I still need to get over there and speak to them.
Well, yeah. And Sylvan, didn't you have some stuff you needed to take care of there, or was that somewhere else?
No, you're correct.
Right.
I just realized, what are we going to do with this second ship? I don't know if they have enough crew for this.
What,
Well,
keelboat? We'll take it! 1 and 2 just shout out.
You know, I was wondering, like, what if we were to hire 1 and 2 to like guard our new residents back over at Sarah?
Wait,
think
you
we
guys have
should-
a home? Totally.
Well,
I mean, it would give us some company.
Can anyone
don't-
teleport them to Phelan?
I don't
mean,
think
we
that's
could-
the kind of.
We could sail the ship.
And then we'd have a boat waiting for us.
and then we'd have a boat less.
Do you think the two of you could handle that voyage? Just the two of you on that boat?
Let's be real. We pretty much handled the voyage over to that area by the two of us, and all you did was steer.
Oh, fair enough.
Fair enough.
But question: if we're gonna be working for you, do we need to get new names again?
It depends. How do you want people showing up at the place to refer you as?
Well, I kind of hate being called two. Can I be Alpha?
No, you're now Phoba and Bet.
Huh? Bet? Wait, am I Phoba or am I Bet?
Yes.
So wait, so it's not Phoba and Bet, it's Phoba Bet.
Phoba and Bet.
Phoba and Bet.
Yeah, and who's Jabba?
Ah. All right, yeah, we can work with this. Yeah. All right, cool. So, what are you paying us?
There is part of the.
You guys have a static budget already set out there.
Hey,
Forgot.
Well, what are we gonna be doing mostly? Are we just in charge of your boat, or like what?
boat and maintenance of that, and making sure that no one tries to get on it and rob it.
All right, but you said something about a house. Should we do the same thing, like security? You need security.
Yeah.
Well, Fett, can I handle it? No, I'm Fett.
By the way, if you
Yeah.
ever want to change your names again, don't choose Alpha, or else Fang here will get territorial.
Oh, I can kill people. On her back with getting the belly rubs. Right. Oh, by the way, she sits up. Do you want me to go with them? I can make sure that they don't get out of line.
Very good. Yes.
We'll need someone to introduce them to S.
I'm sorry. She like puts her ears down. Mary, but you're not my boss. Sylvan.
I said it was a good idea.
And
That's what I meant.
Soen's not like, a cleric or anything, but he is a druid and he does follow the Wild Mother. Can he like do some sort of like prayer or something to see if this is a good idea?
There's spells that do that.
Damn.
And I think as a druid, you can prepare them.
I don't think I have that sort of spell.
And also, out of character, you know everything Sir Superfang does will be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. In character, though, Soen, he's like pinching his nose and like thinking, do you have enough food for the voyage?
Oh, I have more back in Darktoe.
Actually, that's a good thing. Superfang wasn't banished.
No, she wasn't.
They like me there. They sang fancy songs.
Alright. Don't make me regret this. Superfang, you may go with
Yay!
Jabba and Boba?
Boba and Fett.
Oh, Boba and Fett.
Oh, that is great. She stands up. I'm your boss now. Cool. You do what I say. Oh.
It was actually Joba and Bet.
Oh, Joba. Spell it in chat, please.
It was
And
based
Soen
on
will
Joba.
kind of, as I assume Superfang goes to inspect her new vessel, so Soen will just kind of do that thing where he like puts both arms on both Joba and Bet's shoulders and just in a low tone say, and if anything happens to that pup there is nothing in the world or in any plane you can do to prevent me from thinking of the worst possible consequences for you.
Jeez, dude, we're not monsters. We're not gonna fuck with your dog. But yeah, sure.
Yeah. Also, be on the lookout for one or two grumpy arch wizards. Shouldn't be a problem.
Should we not let them in?
You probably should let him in, otherwise it might turn you into a toad or something.
We need cows. Yeah, cows. Okay.
Pretty sure the cows are gonna get eaten by Superfang.
But anyways, they're gonna rest here for the evening. Now, after about all of this conversation, you all hear on the horizon, "Hey!" You look over, and you see that there is a very large ship heading in your direction. Smaller than yours, mind you, a lot smaller than yours, but still significantly bigger than a keelboat. And you see that there's this large, hulking, orcish man just waving at you all, hanging at the front of it.
Which I think only Jimmy has met.
Yep.
That your friend, Orson?
I haven't met Glade.
Yeah, he was in the tomb with us.
Yeah, okay. I do remember.
Hey! How you guys doing?
Dorzen, are they gonna slow down? They're heading right for us and getting a little close.
Damn it, man! Slow down so we can board.
The ship starts like going to the side, and he's holding on, just like dangling off the ledge.
He's gonna slide up to us.
Yup. And as it like cresses the tip of your ship, he steps onto it and just starts running straight down, and runs directly at you, Kuma, and scoops you up in a hug. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, how you been, man? You look great, by the way. Get rid of the horse body, get a few scales. I like it. I like it.
Thanks, but I'm Kuma. That's Dorson. And I point to the ancient man.
Oh. Hey! He goes over and gives you a hug. Oh, it was great to see you, man. Hey, you have to clarify something for me as well. I mean, look, you're, you say you're not looking for a Mrs., right? Are you looking for a Mr. or...
Okay, it's ridiculously complicated. I'm literally on a quest to save her soul and bring her back to her body.
Sounds way too romantic for me. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, everyone. Nice to meet you. You see this tall, 7.5-foot orc standing there. Huge, hulking tusks that go upwards. He has a massive axe on his back, but it looks incredibly crude. Nothing like the Plank Kings. And on his belt, you see that there are about 4 or 5 skulls across it right now.
I like him already.
Well, pleasure to meet you all. Oh, little guy, how you been? Goes to you, Jimmy.
Doing really good. You look much better. Greener.
Yeah, I'm not starving. It's amazing what a good diet does for you. I mean, I've eaten nothing but steak and eggs and oranges.
That's a good-looking ship, too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I found it out on the seas.
Did you take it?
Like him even more.
No. We saw that it was just sitting there, so I went out, looked at it, and the crew was gone. Don't know what happened to them.
Just looks at the side of the ship. What's the name of this boat?
The Hunky Dory.
Quick question, like this, like Sylvan wouldn't know this, but I guess I would ask this for Dorzen and Jimmy's sake. Does this look like the ship belonged to that one nation that was like way south that we encountered a little bit of?
A little more specific there.
Yeah,
like,
there's
like
what?
there was the pirates in the jungle, and then there was that one nation or whatever that.
Oh, you mean the from the Rissman?
Oh, the Riff and Mist. Oh, that area? I don't think your character has interactions with the Riff and Mist Peninsula.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't asking for my character's sake. I was asking for maybe Dorzen and Jimmy's. Cause I was curious.
Unfortunately, none of them actually went to that city. You guys circumvented all of that, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to recognize it if we did.
But yeah, I got it from out there beyond the plateaus in the peninsula. It was great. Great timing, too. After I got out of there. And you see the other ship is now right next to yours. And
So-
they're putting a plank over to board.
So Dorzen wraps his arm up on Glade's neck. So what's this I hear about you having a lady friend?
Oh, I'm engaged.
You don't call, you don't write. I give him like like how brothers would react.
Yeah, yeah. And you're actually strong enough to like bring him down a little bit since he's not just, oh, hey, got stronger there, little guy. He just punches you hard in your stomach.
Oh.
All right, not that strong. All right. All right. Yeah, no, I met her out in the jungles. Apparently she was commissioned to go out with those people who you guys all killed, right? You guys killed the ones
pirates?
that were. Yeah. She was commissioned, and she didn't know that they were like trying to capture the native people in order to show them the way into that temple and shit. So she ended up burning down their ship, wandered through the fucking jungle for 3 weeks, came across me, nearly killed me. To be fair, I was starving, and it wasn't until I just smiled at her that she was charmed by me. That's not at all what happened, Glade. Y'all watch as a red-skinned tiefling woman is just walking across the planks, rolling her eyes. She has ostentatious jewelry dangling down from her horns that attach to her neck and her ears and her neck, just all the way across. He didn't die because he said he knew how to get out. Yeah, sure thing, honey. See, I'm telling you, it was love at first sight from her. I mean, not gonna lie, she's hot as fuck. But, you know. And yeah, we've just been, decided to work together ever since, you know.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss
Melisson. Do any of you speak Marquesian?
Yes.
A lizard does.
Melisson translates to oasis in the desert.
Say, Marquesian, pleasure to meet you.
The fuck did you just say?
Do you not know that your name translates to oasis in the desert?
I'm engaged, thank you.
Oh, no, I know.
Goes back over to just the other conversation.
Well, on behalf of everything, thank you for looking out for this giant
Imbecile.
and I apologize for everything.
Oh, it's fine. He's actually quite durable, and that proves to be quite useful on occasion. Yeah, it does, especially with. Oh! She like punches him in the groin. God, I love her.
Well, it's good to
That
see
kind of
he's finally
relationship.
found someone to keep control of his shit.
And this must be your crew, then.
Crew is a loose term.
Colleagues, more like it.
Oh, wonderful. Pleasure to meet you all. I'm Melisson. And I'm Glade, the Beheader. Captain Glade the Beheader. So nice to say that now, you know?
Right. I'm Amaryllis, Queen of the Waves and leader of the First World.
Wait, which one was the first one?
It's this tiny little island called the First World.
Yeah.
It's about 5 by 5 feet. That's it. That's all she owns.
Yep.
Wait, you own property? Hell yeah, that's great.
But it's the first property.
Real estate is a great business opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
I actually talked to somebody about acquiring myself some houses and stuff, you know. They keep saying you always have to invest your money into property. Can't go wrong
Right.
with it.
Yeah.
Or expensive weaponry and armor.
I mean, at some point it becomes negligible, you know? My axe, it's good enough.
I mean, you could probably make an axe that's so big it could be considered like a property.
He looks over at Melisson. Can we get a tower that's shaped like an axe? Theoretically.
Go for it.
I would be so happy.
I
I'll
start
look
casting
into it.
minor illusion to like
Wait,
create some designs
you
of like
putting
a
the
tower with an axe shaped.
were you
wait,
saying?
Mary, are you putting the axe head on the upper level so if it ever falls?
Yeah, fuck my neighbor. Maybe they'll move away. I could buy their property too. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Yeah, I like it. It's like a block guillotine.
Yeah.
Dorzen looks over to her again. It's like, again, I apologize.
At this point, I'm used to his imbecile. Anyways, we did have a little stop off with a traveling merchant vessel, and we acquired a couple of gifts for you. Congratulations on your transformation. Yeah, I really didn't quite understand what it was, but I mean, hey, got it. I thought you were you. Points at you, Mary.
What?
Well, the way you talked, it was like, you're Dorzen, so I thought you were Dorzen. And then, she kept talking to him,
Right.
she was like, no, that he doesn't sound that feminine. I'm like, listen, woman, I know what a feminine voice sounds like. It's not that hard to discern.
Exactly.
Did you just call me woman? I am so sorry, honey.
I will point out that the way she speaks in the sendings is her like accent as it really is, like the Irish thing.
Right, but definitely not Dorzen. Like, well, yeah, we got you some good things. Let's go. You see, from the other ship, some of the crew have been bringing up instruments onto this vessel to start playing. There's 3 casks of ale, this beautiful and expensive-looking wine rack, which is placed right in front of you, Dorzen. This incredibly large, beautiful pink flowing cape that has these fuzzy little white trimmings across it and seems to be sewn with gold that they also give to you. And he shrugs, goes, sorry. And yeah, they give you all of these things.
Well,
I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you
You're welcome.
for these gifts.
Hey, you might want to enjoy this wine. It comes from a place called the Empire. The Empire, and apparently it is really good. Shady Creek wine.
well, Dorzen, aren't you going to give them like an engagement gift?
That's the thing about communication. He looks towards Glade. It's like, I just found out they were engaged. I'm going to have to shop around.
Don't you? He whispers, "Yo, she'll be really pissed off if you don't do that, man. So can you like be sure that you do something? Even a small gesture would be fine." Yeah, so don't worry about it at all. And she glares directly at him, like she clearly heard him whispering.
Can I sleight of hand Dorzen the sapphire I have?
Sure, roll a sleight of hand.
Just like, here, buddy, just give him this.
16. Does that beat Dorzen's passive?
Uh,
No.
it does not-
Dorzen, Kuma's trying to hold your hand.
Wait,
I would notice that.
I see it. I have a passive of 23.
Yeah. But
I
he's
have
trying to hold
just
your
the
hand.
thing, and I go to the Kuma's bag, just start pulling out the bed sheets and one of the pillows from earlier. So it's real completely new. It's a bit cold right now, but that's
Glade's eyes start watering up. They look just like captains. He gives you the biggest hug in the world, Mary. Just scooping, lifting you up like you're a rag doll, and just, oh, that is so...
What
you have a great
doesn't
crew.
for friends,
You have a great crew, Dorzen.
Yep, there's certainly something.
Someone will whisper to Dorzen real quick. Should we give your friend the sails, or should we give that as a gift to Captain Cletus?
Glade pops the cork of one of the wines with his axe, just and starts handing them out to each of you, a bottle each.
I'll take one and
Yep.
start chugging.
Mary, it's been a while since you were in the Empire, and this
Yeah.
is wonderful, beautiful wine.
Okay, so I'm not chugging it then.
Yeah. It's
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have to go. Like I said,
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see
Right,
that
yeah.
anywhere.
I
bad.
put it in the Discord chat. I'm sorry.
No problem. You take care.
Take care,
Yeah.
man.
Yep. Bye.
See you.
Names are fucked up. It's fine.
By the way, Glade, I'm Celerin. That dog down there on the boat is Superfang.
Oh yeah, she introduced herself when we ran across her.
When?
Just now. It was the first thing I heard when I was coming over here.
I want to ask how that interaction was so much, but
But anyways, you all have a very merry night of drinking and relaxation before eventually everybody passes out from happiness, from drinking, and from fondness of embarrassing stories. And I think this is probably where we're ending the session, everybody. So players, thank you for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.